up, my fellow Geminis? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today we are going down the rabbit hole with, what is this person's deal with me? What do they got a problem with you? Why are they acting the way that they're acting towards you? And we're going to get some answers and some guidance from Source and see what's going on behind the scenes, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Source, what messages do you have for Gemini in regards to what this person's deal is with them? What is this person's deal with Gemini, Source? How can we help them out in finding out what this person's deal is with them? Does this person have an issue with Gemini? What is this person's deal with them, Source? What is this person's deal with Gemini? What is this person's deal with Gemini? How can we help them out? Okay. What is this person's deal with Gemini? How can we help them out, Source? Excellent. Now, let's see what's going on, guys. What is this person's deal with Gemini, Source? Whoa, okay, we've got two cards coming out right away. Let me set those up. Okay. What other messages do you have for Gemini, Source? What is this person's deal with Gemini? Okay, this one wants to come out. Thank you. What else, Source? What is this? Alright, thank you. Okay. This one flipped over, so I'll leave that. We've got the star in the upright. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have definite Piscean energy coming through. We have the 10 of Cups in the upright and the King of Cups in the upright. Okay. So, Gemini, definitely not inside of your element. You're in another element. You're learning how to deal with the emotional side of yourself. But let's get into it here. We've got the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. We've got Judgment in reverse. And we have the 9 of Wands. And the star coming up here. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is in reverse. So these are all in reverse. This is in the upright. Let's get some clarifying cards here. Can you please have a clarifying card for the 7 of Swords in the reverse? Whoa, okay, thank you. The 4 of Pentacles. May I please have a clarifying card for Judgment in reverse, Source? May I please have a clarifying card for Judgment in reverse? Whoa, thank you. The World in reverse, alright. And then may I please have a clarifying card for the 9 of Wands in the reverse? May I please have a clarifying card for the 9 of Wands in reverse? Alright, they want this one. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. You got a lot of mysteries coming out here on the table, guys. And then on the bottom we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Alright, yeah, followed by the Tower in the reverse. So there's a refusal to change here. And this person doesn't want to see, they don't want to face reality, okay? They don't want to face reality. I feel like this is your energy over here. This is their energy over here. They're just in this energy of just refusing to change, whatever it is. They don't want to change. They don't want to see you for who you are. They don't want to see how much you have grown. I'm getting that you might have a moon, a rising, or Venus in Pisces. You don't necessarily have to, but you might. For some of you guys, you do. But there's definitely Piscean energy that is being channeled through you right now, and that's saying that you're very much in touch with your emotions right now, and you're trying to lead. You're trying to lead others into finding their own hearts and their own being. This person you're dealing with could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Leo, Sagittarius, heavy Aquarian energy out on the table. We've got Scorpio, we've got Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, we've got, let's see, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius here. Scorpio energy and Capricorn energy and heavy Piscean energy. Doesn't have to be, but that could be for some of you guys. But at the end of the day, they don't want to face reality here. They don't want to deal with having to lose you because I feel like they've got it good here. You know, they're getting involved in a lost cause. I feel like this is the thing. It's like they've gotten involved with you because they know that you're a lost cause. That's the energy that's coming out here. And you're really showing them that, no, I'm not. Look at me. I'm in control of my emotions and I have a lot to offer and I'm walking in my truth and I'm being honorable to myself. Not only that, I feel like people see me for who I am, but I feel like they don't. And it's like, this is the completion of a cycle for you. You know, I feel like you're hopeful about this. You're definitely hopeful about this situation, but you're weighed down. You're weighed down right now with a whole bunch of responsibilities. And it's like, look at all these tens. We've got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse following the 10 of Cups. Look, that's a lot of 10s coming out there. Look at this. 10, 10, 10. Right? And 10, 10 is about finding your path of purpose. It's about being in your path of purpose. And it's like, this person is mad because you've grown. You've grown up from the King of Swords into the King of Cups. And yes, that's growing up because you're already a master of communication, Gemini. Like, you master communication, and it's like now you wanted to master something else, and that was a mastering of your emotions. It's like, I'm an air sign. To be an air sign is to easily disconnect, right? To disassociate. And it's like you don't want to feel that way anymore because you feel like when you're ruled and running from your heart, you're running from your third eye. And when you're running from your third eye, you're able to see things as they are. And I feel like you do see this situation, but you're hopeful that things will change. You are hopeful that things will change, and it hasn't kept you from finding the truth about yourself. But the problem is there's a lot of responsibility here, and then we have money cards coming out here, right? Getting involved in a lost cause with this person. This could very well be an Aquarius that you're involved with. It does not have to be, but you've got this energy of being involved with an Aquarius because of financial stability. Needing financial stability here, and it's like they hold this over your... This has been a reoccurring theme across the board here, guys. So I'm not sure what's coming out, but this has definitely been a reoccurring theme. But this individual has... They offer you some sense of material stability, 3D world stability. And Source is showing you here with this Seven of Swords that this is you getting involved in a lost cause. There's a lot of negativity coming from this situation. There's a lot of anger being distributed here. Why? Because this person feels like you're a responsibility for them that they don't want. And not only that, they feel like it's unfair. They feel like this is an unfair distribution of money. They feel like this is an unfair distribution of their time and their worth, and they want you to know that. And so I feel like they take it out on you in some way, shape, or form. And you're over here like, look, I'm just a loving person. I just want to see everybody doing good. And once we realize that we can be a loving, family or a couple or friends or whatever, like, things will be good. And it's like you definitely spend a lot of time filling up their cup. I will say that. And that's really, I think, the only reason why they keep you around, Gemini, is because now you've stepped up into this King of Cups energy. You're not really communicating the truth with them because you're like, well, I mastered that in another part of my life. Now I'm really concerned about mastering my heart. And so in mastering your heart, you've done a good job. But look at all this negative energy coming out. This person has an addiction, a self-addiction, self-conceited. They don't want to start a project. They don't want to launch a project. They don't want to do anything. They just would basically want to sit around and let things happen the way they've been happening because they have addiction. And I feel like this could be a lack of spiritualism. This could be a lack of self-fulfillment. But this card really talks about, when Judgment's in the reverse, it talks about being addicted to some kind of worldly pleasure. And that could be sex, drugs, alcohol. It could be anything along those lines that they have an addiction to, and they really rely on that. So this person could go to work all day to bring you financial stability, and then when they come home, all they do is drink all night long, right? And that's the energy that's coming out here, Gemini. It's like they don't do this for your benefit. They do this because that's just what they know. And they don't want to change, and they don't want you to change. And so the problem that they have with you is that they're dealing with a lot of internal chaos here. Not listening to their guides and angels. When the world is in the upright, it's like the completion of a cycle. When it's in the reverse, it's like falling into that cyclical energy and letting it continue to repeat and repeat and repeat and not learning the lesson from it. And it's like, I feel like, Gemini, you're definitely bringing love into this person's life. You definitely do bring kindness and compassion into this person's life, but there's a lot of barriers and obstacles that you're trying to overcome. Like this, if you look in the center of this card at this maze of all these wands interconnecting, that's like their heart. It's a maze that you have to like find your way through, or like a labyrinth is what I hear. It's like a labyrinth that you have to wander through to try and get to the center, the oasis that's at the center, and you can't. And so being that you're coming up with the King of Cups here and this 10 of Cups, this is all Piscean energy. I feel like this Hangman in reverse is for you, saying you need to change your perspective and not fight so much to try to get to this person's heart. You need to do that for yourself. You need to fight for your own love. You need to fight for your own heart. You need to listen to your own angels. You know, when the Hangman is in the upright, he hangs himself from this branch so that he can see the whole world from a different view. But when he's in the reverse, he's just like everyone else, seeing the world with rose-colored glasses. And it's like falling into the illusion. It's like this person has convinced you that they love you, but they don't. Like, they don't have any emotion out here. They have, this is disconnected energy here. This is disconnected energy. This is disconnected energy. They might be fighting with an illness or some pain at this time, and you're the one that's taking care of them, being the nurse for them. And it's like, you know, this is definitely outside of your element, Gemini. Like, there's even another reading that I did a couple of weeks ago that was you outside of your element altogether. You're like in every king position but your own. Like, I think in that one you came out in the King of Pentacles, right? And it's like there's this energy of you not embracing what's so powerful as a Gemini, your creative ability to communicate effectively with others and tell them, hey, what the hell is up? And that's what they want you to do now. They want you to say, what the hell is up? Because this is not fair to you, Gemini. This is not a fair situation. And this person is refusing to change, and they don't want to face reality, but it's like you've put it on your shoulders to help them heal. And that's, gosh, that is not your job at all. Let me tell you, Gemini, that is not your job at all. Your job is to focus on you, sweetheart. Focus on you, to love you, to know that you're in control of you, and you are a beautiful individual, and you have so much to offer the world. Not to offer this one individual in hopes that one day they'll see the light, because the more that you are their caretaker, the more that you take care of them along the journey, the more that they're going to rely on you to take care of them. And in doing so, they're not going to ever learn the lessons that Source has been trying to teach them. No, rather, you're the one that's learning all their lessons for them. It's like practicing nonviolence is important for you, right? Ashima. And there's so much to Ashima, but nonviolence is basically saying to let others learn their own lessons. And when you do, like, look, you are the star. I feel like you are the star in this. Like, you're the one that's the beautiful energy. You're the one that, like, they're lucky to even have you. This person feels like a grumpy old woman or a grumpy old man. Like, this person just feels negative, and they bring that negativity to you, and you do everything in your power to transmute that into positivity, into hope, into love, into kindness. And look, you have more than enough to give, Gemini, but you don't have to spend your whole time giving to this person in hopes that they're going to change. That's just giving away your energy for no reason, right? There's a lot of, you got to change your perspective here. You got to see this person for who they are. And there's this energy of just allowing things to unfold. Let them unfold. There's also devil energy that's coming in here, showing that this is a very toxic relationship, and this person's only pursuit is for money, and they feel like they're a bigger, better, badder person than you because they are able to find money. They really feel like that. And I feel like they, in some way, shape, or form, maybe they don't outright hold it over your head, and in some cases they do. But for those of you that they don't hold it over your head, I feel like you feel guilty about not being able to bring in that manifestation of money. And Gemini, you being the ruled by Mercury, like, you have to see yourself as capable of manifesting everything that you want in your life. Like, you effectively communicate with those around you. And not only that, you can effectively communicate with Source what it is that you choose to manifest in your life. You don't have to keep relying on everybody else to give you financial stability. You don't have to keep relying on everybody else to give you what you need. This is for you to figure out for yourself. Look at this. So we have dragonfly, emergence, and fire and passion. Okay, so this is about allowing yourself to emerge out of that mucky water as a beautiful dragonfly and let your wings form and take flight. Become the goddess or the god that you are. Transformation energy is in here as well, right? This is allowing yourself to really truly come up and be the lotus, right? And I said there's that unfoldment energy here. Well, the lotus card in this deck is talking about unfoldment. You have the lotus flower here on the bottom of the card showing that you need to just let the situation unfold. Stop bringing your love and your light into this energy and just be silent and let it unfold so that you can see this person for who they are. They're not everything that you've knocked them up to be, let me just say. And then go find something you're passionate about and really pour into that. Like, pour all of who you are into that passion, because look at this. You're meant to be a leader. This is leadership qualities right here. And when you pour into that passion, you're going to inspire others to do the same. And you're going to inspire others to see that they have a choice in the situation. You know, again, 1010 coming through, showing that you need to step out onto your path of purpose. So what really sparks your energy, Gemini? What really sparks your passion? What really sparks your light? And taking flight towards that and not being afraid of who you are and not being afraid of not being loyal to this person, because this person, I was going to say poison. This person is not loyal to you, Gemini. They're not. They don't. You're loyal to them with a fault. And they're not loyal to you. And I'm not saying they're cheating on you. It's just that really at the end of the day, like, if there was a way for them to be rid of you, like, they'd be the first ones to step out. But it's just like they enjoy having some sense of control over you. And if they didn't have this control over you, they would really treat you like dirt. And I feel like they already do treat you like dirt, but they would treat you even more like dirt if they didn't have this control over your personality, over who you are. And I feel like you've just allowed them to have control over you, because it's easier to let another person make your decisions for you than it is to make your own decisions. And that's the energy that's coming through here. And that's so unlike you, Gemini. And I know sometimes, you know, we all get into that energy of letting another person guide us and letting another person become us. And that's why I feel like this is definitely a romantic relationship, because usually that happens in a romantic relationship where you're sleeping with another person and you end up taking on their personality. And so it's easy to let them really determine what it is that you do with your time. So look, we have number 11 here, and 11 is just do it. Yes, it's a master number for a love relationship, but this is also talking about just doing it. And then look, she's holding this beautiful lotus in her hands at the solar plexus center. So you need to unfold into your creative endeavors, right? So powerful coming through. Let's read this card. Let's read number 11 here. Okay. Enter the Jade Temple. It says, Kuan Yin in her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict to elevate to higher peaceful resolution. Right? This is a conflict for you, and you're the one that's trying to be the resolution for it. And sometimes it's just allowing it to elevate itself. A resolution and healing of a situation that is concerning you is already underway. You're being asked to begin to feel the relief of that resolution now, so you can more readily receive the divine solution and blessing of peace from beloved Kuan Yin when it arrives. There are moments on the path when conflict arises and struggles emerge. These conflicts may be within us or appear to be in an external relationship or situation. This can be part of the experience of life on the physical plane that actually helps us raise our vibration to find unity and yet still honor our individuality. There is a spiritual light within, a light of peace that can be brought to bear on any situation or struggle, an energy of peace that can transform even the deepest conflict through blessings of the divine goddess, priestess of the Jade Temple, Kuan Yin. Peace does not mean avoiding conflict or pretending that struggle does not exist. Peace is a light that flows when we are able to step above the illusions of separation, competition, and conflict, and to seek out the consciousness where we are in fact all one in divine love, and we are all serving the path of light in our unique ways together. The energy of such a high level of genuine consciousness is transformative. It allows us to surrender judgment, to release any need to prove ourselves or our worth to another. Instead, we can just live our lives and allow others to do the same. With more peace in our hearts, conflict becomes an opportunity to grow more in inner peace and loving acceptance of all paths, and to learn to detach and to trust, which is an easy place for you to find, Gemini, detachment. It takes a mature soul to call in peace, because it's not a way to avoid conflict. It is a way to use conflict as a spiritual tool through which to grow and to become bigger than the conflict. To make allowance for each being to choose their own way to grow, and to call forth the spiritual genius of the divine that is able to provide solutions that can bring peace to all. The divine goddess to you now and says, or speaks to you now and says that your resolution is assured. Have faith and be prepared to surrender your viewpoint and receive a new one that will serve you, bring you to peace at a higher level of reality. It is no longer about right or wrong. It is about stepping up into peace and resolution, more joy and more delight. You are so capable of this, and you will enjoy the wonder of the healing process as you surrender into the Jade Temple, the place of peace over which Kuan Yin presides as priestess and guide. She bestows healing blessings on your life situation now. This oracle is confirmation that if you have been struggling, a time of respite and peace is on its way to you swiftly now. Yeah, so I feel like you do struggle with this situation a lot. I feel like it's weighing on your shoulders. Again, you've taken the weight of this, put it on your shoulders, and you're the one that's trying to be the peaceful resolution to this. And that's why the lotus keeps showing up here. It's just saying to let it unfold. Let it become whatever it's meant to become, right? And then on the bottom over here for this, my love cards, we've got 4. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. And I feel like this is mirroring this passion card and just finding that place of creativity within you and allowing that to unfold. And then we have practice compassion coming out. Yeah, look, what right over the Hanged Man. This is so interesting. It says, see things from a fresh perspective. And the Hanged Man is all about our perspective in life. It says, everyone benefits when we try to look at things from someone else's viewpoint. Walking in someone else's shoes can bring us a tender understanding that may change how we are feeling now. Love and compassion always brings positive outcomes. There are so many worthy ways to practice compassion. It says, right now, the feathers in his hair in this card is someone reaching out to you. And you have to pay attention and give support and love where needed. And I feel like this is being supportive of yourself in this journey. Being supportive of your own knowledge in this journey. And understanding that you're not this person's rock. You have to be your rock. Number 6, this is about balance. And again, I said I was getting devil energy here. And the devil card is a number 15 card. So this is talking about toxic energy that's coming through. And it's like allowing yourself to practice compassion with yourself. That maybe you do invite toxic energy into your life. Not intentionally, but where can you practice compassion for the inner child that needs to be healed? You know, you have this child here. This is about finding that childhood innocence, your own inner child, and letting them be loved and saying, you know what, it's okay. We're no longer in that situation now. We're adults and we can choose the life that we want. And I'm here to protect you and protect yourself. Protect yourself from getting involved in situations where you're the one that's putting in all the effort, Gemini. Wow. Then we have the fear card coming out, hyena, number 38, which is 11, right? Again, 11 coming through. 11, this is strength, right? 11 is a master number, but it's also about really doing this, doing what's good for your soul, doing your passion. And this is about moving from a state of lack and poverty into a state of abundance. I feel like you truly believe that this is the relationship that you're worthy of, Gemini, and you're not. Nobody deserves to be in a relationship that's one-sided. You choose to stay believing that that's all you'll ever get, but when you leave, there's a sense of freedom, and that's what Source is asking you. It's like asking you to find the solution within yourself. Find the solution in quiet contemplation and meditation. Kuan Yin is bringing the answer to you to help you get through this situation and into a place of abundance and prosperity. Look, if I place this card here, this is where all the fear is with this person There's fear here. What is their deal with you? It's not with you personally. It's with their own injuries, their own hurts, and their own pains, right? And that's where you're getting this fear and this lack at. And it's like, how do I overcome that? Well, it's moving from that fear and looking at it from a place of, wow, they brought me a lot of spiritual growth, and they helped me find my inner strength. They helped me find control of my emotions, and they helped me step up into leadership of my emotions. And that's a huge deal for you, Gemini. And this is helping bring you into a place of your spiritual path, right? And that's a beautiful thing. They've taught you a lot. But that devil energy that's coming through here, it's showing that that is a toxicity that your emotional ego is afraid to let go of. And when you allow your spirit to come through, which is represented by the star here, then you're coming into a place of abundance. This makes perfect sense. The abundance right over the star energy, because you already have this within you. This is showing that you already have this energy within you, and you don't have to stick around with somebody who refuses to change and who refuses to face reality. They don't want to face reality, and you're caught up in that, and it's not serving your highest good. It's not serving you in any one way, shape, or form. So what's their problem with you? Well, you're a spiritual being. You're a spiritual being, you're on the spiritual path, and they're doing everything in their power to keep you in low vibrational energy so that they're not alone. Misery loves company, and they want the company of your misery because that makes them feel better about themselves. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, it doesn't matter. It's just that that's the emotional ego coming through, and hurt people, and that's the place that they're at right now. Okay, Gemini? I know that you can do this. I have faith in you. This is a beautiful reading. Even though it is heavy, this is beautiful because you have such glorious energy coming through, and you are so powerful, and I'm just so glad that I got to do this for you. I hope that this brings you clarity and light. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, go forth boldly, my fellow Geminis, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.